Among the nominees at tonight's Grammy Awards, a professor of folklore from the University of Wisconsin.
Now, Jim Leary may not be as well known as Taylor Swift or Adele, but his contribution to the music world is still very impressive. Susan Simon had a conversation with UW-Madison's Grammy nominee.
This is the music that is the soundtrack of Jim Leary's life. Growing up in Rice Lake in the 50s, he was inspired by the immigrants who settled in Wisconsin's North Woods. As a professor of folklore and Scandinavian studies at UW-Madison, Jim has made a career illuminating Midwestern folk music, an effort that has earned him one of music's biggest honors. How did you hear that you were nominated for a Grammy?
Through Facebook, I think.
Really?
All of a sudden I had these messages, and you know, so then I went online and saw that I was listed.
What was your reaction to it?
Well, I was thrilled, of course. It was kind of amazing. I mean, I hoped it might happen, but you never know until it does, so it was thrilling.
Jim was nominated for a Grammy in the category of Best Album Notes. What is that? What does that mean?
Well, it means you've got a sound recording out, and there's a booklet, or in my case, a book that goes with it that has lyrics, biographies of performers, background about the recording session, and one of the big challenges in mine is there are 25 different languages.
So you win for sheer volume, if nothing else.
Yeah, right. The thing weighs 5 pounds, so.
His 10-year project, Folk Songs of Another America, is a 400-page book with 5 CDs of recordings. Characters like Bessie Ma Gordon come to life, playing the sawed-off pump organ at her tavern in Schofield.
Put a jazz band on the hearse to raise heck as we go along.
Why is folklore important, do you think?
Well, I think folklore is the art of the common people. If you want to know who a people is or what a region is, you know, you need to look at the stories and the songs and the customs of those people.
In the late 30s to mid-40s, workers from the Library of Congress went into the upper Midwest and made field recordings with portable disc-cutting equipment. They recorded 2,000 songs in Michigan, Wisconsin, and Minnesota in 25 languages.
It does give us a sense of another America that is the upper Midwest, and I think you get a really strong sense of what this region is through these songs and their performers and photos of them as well.
Most of the performances had been hidden away in archives until Jim uncovered them. And so you went through all of this for your book?
Oh, yeah, sure. I went through all of this, and then Matt scanned the photos for me, too.
The history that is in this library is sort of jaw-dropping.
Right. So there's a lot of amazing stuff, and we're still getting collections from all over the place.
The recognition from Grammy is the cherry on an amazing career. Jim is retiring this year after 32 years of teaching. What would it mean to you to win a Grammy?
Well, I would be personally thrilled, of course, but I also feel like it would be a recognition of this amazing music. Also, it's a recognition that immigrants and indigenous people and their diverse languages and voices are a part of who we are as Americans and Upper Midwesterners.
Susan Simon reporting. We congratulate him on this career milestone. Leary had some tough competition, though, tonight. He was nominated in the same category as the legendary Joni Mitchell.
Unbelievable. We should mention Mitchell won the Grammy for her project, Love Has Many Faces. But, of course, it's still an honor to be nominated. Absolutely. Even though he is retiring, Jim has several other major projects in the works.